You're listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. My name is Hailey Rowe, and I'm a business coach for online health coaches who want to attract their ideal clients, stop feeling defeated by their never-ending to-do list, balance a healthy lifestyle with their growing business, and stop overanalyzing what everybody thinks of them so that they can confidently own their message and online presence. On this podcast, we dive deep into health information you can share with your clients, business strategy tips, and more. Let's get to it. Super excited about today's episode, and I want to let you know that you can win a copy of my 2020 sales tracker, normally available only for clients. If you want to track your revenue, track your conversion rate, track your discovery calls in 2020. How do you win? Simply leave a written podcast review on the Health Coach Nation podcast on iTunes and take a screenshot of your review. Email it to info@haileyrowe.com with the subject line podcast review, and I will send you your sales tracker. Now, my email is info@Hailey, Hailey, Rowe, ROWE.com, and I cannot wait to reward you for leaving a podcast review with my 2020 sales tracker. All right, let's get into the episode. Hello, everybody. Hope you are having an awesome week, and I know it has been crazy because of the holidays, but that doesn't mean you can't be gearing up for 2020. And so I'm going to be sharing with you one tip that will change your closing rate and book you a lot more clients in the new year. So for anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Hailey Rowe. I'm a business and marketing strategist for health and life coaches. And I'm so excited to come on here today and always be helping my clients with booking more clients, going full-time in their business, and transitioning, because I know many of you guys have other jobs, other commitments, and you don't have all the time in the world to be focused on your business. So what I like to do is share with you the things that work and not the fluff, and get straight to it. So, hey, Donka, thank you for hopping on, and I always appreciate when you guys catch it live. So if you're here live, say, I'm here live. And if you are catching the replay, say, replay. So, can anybody guess the one tip that will change your closing rate in the comments? If you think you know what it is, let me know. But I am going to share with you, after investing over $41,000 in my coaching business this year and practicing and learning and immersing myself in knowledge and marketing and all the things that I like to teach my clients and make sure that I am always becoming more valuable to them. Out of all that, there's been a few takeaways I've had this year, and one of them has been my view on sales, my view on closing, my view on all that kind of stuff. And so the thing that I'm going to share with you is, yeah, Doka's surprised. I know it's expensive to have a business, right? But it's all been very, very well used. So anyways, we're going to talk about what this closing tip is. And for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not the kind of salesperson who is going to break someone's arm to work with me and be like, so, you have to work with me or else. I am not that kind of person. I see my program as something that can change the way you think, can make you a different person after, can allow you to have a successful, profitable coaching business. And seeing it that way, seeing it not about me, but about the transformation that it can provide, and the investment and the skin in the game, and the change that happens in my clients is what inspires me the most. But what has allowed me to shift my view when it comes to sales and closing is not seeing closing as closing another sale, not seeing closing as asking someone for money, but instead seeing closing as opening a relationship with somebody who is ready and committed to change your life, and I am just as much or more in it as they are. And that's how I see closing. I see it as just as much of a big commitment for me as it is for them, and I see it as opening a new relationship and transformation. This view, comment 1 if you like this view. Comment 1 below if you're like, I like that, I could adopt that perspective, right? This view has allowed me to not fear sales or feel icky when I'm
selling. And I have a superhero sales method course that teaches you how to close, how to do your discovery calls, how to feel confident in promoting your programs. But the thing for me that had to change was, first of all, having my own standards for myself as a coach, just as much as my clients would have standards for who they choose to work with. And so going back to what I was saying earlier, I don't want to work with people who don't want to work with me. I'm not going to try to, change someone's mind. If they really don't like me, they don't like my method, they don't want to do anything, they want, magically things to change for them, that's not who I'm going for. And I have standards too. And that was one thing that had to change. And then the view that I'm opening this new relationship and I constantly want to be pouring into them more value is what has allowed me to not only be somebody who can close, but someone who can invest in myself. Because the other common problem that I see coaches dealing with when it comes to closing is that they personally are not being the example. They personally have never spent money on a coach. They personally have never done anything very scary. They personally don't truly believe in the coaching transformation, right? And so for me to be able to say, look, I have definitely spent money in my business. I've definitely worked with coaches and mentors. I've definitely learned that fear is a lie that we tell ourselves, and that you as the client and me as the coach, we can create your results, right? And every coach I've worked with, I always take full responsibility for what does or doesn't happen. And it has allowed me to realize that, yes, some people I jive with better. Some people, there's certain things you look for in a coach for sure. But I want everyone to walk away from this video empowered when it comes to sales and knowing that fear is a lie that we tell ourselves, and we can create our own results. And when you are able to see closing as opening a new relationship, opening a new solution for someone, that's when you get really good. That's when your closing rate goes way up. And when you don't run away from your sales calls or your discovery calls, and instead you lean in and listen to the problems that your clients are struggling with and what the transformation that they say they want is, and you as the coach help them problem solve and overcome those problems, and don't, like I said, don't run away from uncomfortable conversations, that's when you get really good at closing. So don't run away from being direct, doing your job as a coach, holding people accountable to what they say they want. Work through their problems with them, investigate, know your worth, and that will really help you, I think. So who here is very good at discovery calls, they feel? Comment yes below if you feel like you're really rocking it at your discovery calls. And if you don't feel like you are, comment, I need help, and we'll be in touch. So when it comes to the last principle that I want you to take away from this video is sometimes being direct is more important than being polite as coaches. Because would you rather have a coach that's like, oh yeah, it's okay that you're, it's okay, everything, like just comforting you? Or would you rather have a coach that's like, look, you said you've been struggling with this for 5 years. You said that you've tried X, Y, and Z. Here's what I think is going to work for you. Here's what I know has worked for my clients. Here's the results they've been able to do. Here's what I'm ready to dive in and commit to with you. And if you're willing to match that, I have no doubt in my mind that we'll achieve X, Y, and Z. I'd much rather have somebody like that in my life than someone's like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I can do that for myself in like my journal or have a pity party myself. I don't want a coach to do that. I want directness more than I want politeness. So that's the last thing that I want to leave you with. Who here would rather have someone who's direct with them and gives them constructive feedback and helps them grow and is committed just as much or more than they are? Who wants that? Say, I do, I do, I do. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to leave you with is, and I know I've said that like 3 times, but the last thing I want to leave you with is, if you are a coach and you want to grow your business in 2020, first of all, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video or catching the replay. But if you want to have a successful 2020, there's really only, if there's one thing I've learned this year, there's only one main thing that if I channel all my focus on, I can predict exactly how many clients I'll book and how successful or unsuccessful my month will be. And this one thing is not your niche. It's not how many followers you have. It's not how cool you are. It's not how much money you've made so far in your coaching business. It's different. And I'm sharing this with you because I've learned it's simpler than we think. And it's not even about your content or how many times you post or things like that. So if you want to know what this one thing is and this one question that will predict whether or not you can hit your goals with your coaching business in 2020, I am offering a few spots for a 5-minute call. So it's going to be very short. We're going to get straight to the question and offering it to a few spots. So if you want to have a call and learn what this one thing is, comment me below and I will be in touch. So that's the last thing I want to leave you with. And if you have any other questions, let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Any other questions? Actually, I'll stick around for another minute. Oh, there's a cat crying. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Be sure to get your free gift over at HaileyRowe.com by joining my email list. And remember, you can always connect with me and other health coaches in the Health Coach Nation free Facebook group, where I post trainings and videos on how to take your health coaching business to the next level. Can't wait to connect with you. Have an awesome day.